Hi, I'm Beth the chef, and welcome to Get Cooking with Gourmia. Remember the last time you shopped for dried fruits? Expensive, right? And beef jerky? Forget about it. The secret is you can have great fruits, vegetables, and jerky for a fraction of the price and a lot more healthy with the Cut and Dry Dehydrator by Gourmia. Here's how you do it. First, you start by slicing up your favorite snack. I love dried fruit, so I'm doing a run of kiwi, banana, and orange. Lay them out, choose from 8 preset temperature settings, and press start. Now we just wait. Actually, let's fast forward about 8 hours. This is the best part, tasting the results. Here's what makes our dehydrator a slice above the others. It's the way the air flows through the unit as it's drying, so that each piece of fruit, vegetable, or meat gets dried gradually and evenly without rotating the trays all the time. There are 6 trays, so you can get a lot in there in one batch. Whether it's fruit, vegetables, herbs, or jerky, if you're into healthy dehydrating, this decision is cut and dry.
Today, I'm going to show you how to get the most out of your farmer's market trips. Have you ever struggled to use up all your produce before it goes bad? That is where the SAHARA Dehydrator comes in. I use it to preserve my produce at its freshest. Leafy greens and berries are often the fastest to spoil, so I'll teach you how to dehydrate those and turn them into long-lasting, nutrient-dense foods and powders. Your days of worrying about food waste are over. Now, let's get to dehydrating. I have some strawberries and raspberries. I slice them thinly and dehydrate them together on 117 degrees for about 18 hours. Then after that, you can grind them into a nutrient-dense powder that goes great on smoothies, yogurts, oats, or I will just let them get crispy and you can enjoy them like a chip. Food companies use tons of sugar and preservatives to get this effect. I like doing it at home, healthier, more natural. Did you know the average person wastes over 30% of our food? Food goes bad because of mold and bacteria, but when we dehydrate our food, we remove the water that the bacteria needs to grow so the food won't go bad, and it extends the shelf life for months, sometimes even years. Let me show you some interesting stuff we could do with our cruciferous vegetables. Now, right here I have some dehydrated spinach that I am going to grind up, and it is going to be a great addition to soups and salads and anything I want to add a little energy boost to it. Now I'm going to show you my recipe for a delicious kale chip. You're going to blend together a 1/4 cup of cashews, 3 tablespoons of water, 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds, 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast, half of a lemon juiced, a bunch of parsley and a bunch of dill, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, a pinch of salt and pepper. Then you take your mixture and you spread it and massage it throughout your kale. Then you're going to dehydrate it for about 5 to 8 hours. Those are a few of my favorite ways to preserve my harvest with my SAHARA Dehydrator. Thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm Mary Rogers, and this is the Cuisinart Food Dehydrator. If you love to eat things like jerky or dried fruits and vegetables, this is a great product for you. It has multiple stacking trays that interlock. This is the lid. And you can see this is a really generous size tray that you can put your food on. What I like to do is when you have things that are in season like strawberries or apples, like right now in New York where I live, it's apple season. You can get amazing fresh apples. You can do really nice apple chips or anything like bananas or mangoes or peaches or apricots. My husband loves figs. I might try drying some figs. This also is your fruit leather tray. So what you would do is you can use fresh fruit, and we give you instructions on how to do it in the manual. But you would actually just spread it around the tray and put this on the dehydrator tray, and then you can make your own fruit leather snack. So that's really good, especially if you're concerned about the types of foods that you're feeding your family. So it's really simple and easy to use. You can do a large amount of food at one time. It has several functions here in the front. You'll notice it has fan only, so you can hear the fan running. You have low, medium, and then high. So it's really simple and easy to use. It's 620 watts of power. Like I said, you can do multiple things at once. You can do all fruit. I grow a lot of herbs in my garden, so something that I would do is dry like fresh basil, oregano. We make a lot of thyme, so it's a really great thing to do. That way you don't have to freeze it or worry about even purchasing it. You can do it yourself. So there you have it, the Cuisinart Food Dehydrator.
It's pretty straightforward, but it's exciting. 1 dehydrator, 6 stainless steel trays, a mesh screen, a fruit roll sheet, a recipe book, and more. A few, or a lot, of your favorite foods all go on the trays. Then you slide your trays in. With only 4 buttons, the options aren't complicated. Just set the temperature, then set the time. Those are the basics. The process is mesmerizing and extremely set. Into fruit paste, into fruit leather, into garnish. Oh, those beets? Powder a la mode. Voila! Live life tastefully with COSORI.
The Presto Dehydro Digital Food Dehydrator. Great for drying fruits, vegetables, herbs, and spices, and for making jerky and fruit rolls. Now you can dehydrate foods at a fraction of the cost of commercially dried foods. Dehydration maintains vitamins and minerals, and there's no need for additives and preservatives. Great for homemade jerky using meat, poultry, or seafood, and your favorite jerky seasoning. Starter packs of seasoning are included. The Presto Digital Food Dehydrator also makes healthy, nutritious fruit snacks. 2 special sheets are provided for making fruit rolls and strips from pureed, fresh, frozen, or canned fruit. 2 non-stick mesh screens are also included. They're handy for drying small foods and for the easy removal of sticky foods. This Presto Food Dehydrator comes with 6 trays for a big drying capacity. Extra trays are sold separately to expand the dehydrator up to 12 trays. A bottom-mounted fan and heating element provide consistent airflow, so there's no need to rotate trays. The digital thermostat and timer allow the selection of drying times up to 48 hours and temperatures from 90 degrees to 165 degrees. When the time is up, the dehydrator shuts off automatically. When you're done, the Presto Food Dehydrator stores easily. The cord wraps securely in the base, and the drying trays nest to save storage space. Simply flip every other tray over and nest it inside the previous one for a space savings of 43%. Great for drying fruits and vegetables and for making jerky and fruit rolls. The Presto Dehydro Digital Food Dehydrator. Also available with manual heat control.